would it be extra sweet to beat her on Sunday, given what happened in Paris?
ፓሪስ ኦሎምፒክ ስቴፋን አሸነፈች። አሁን እሷን ማሸነፍ ትፈልጋለች ከፓሪስ በኋላ?
እውነት ለመናገር ውድድር ስገባ አሸናፊ መሆኔን አምኜ ነው የምገባው። ማራቶንስ ማራቶን የሚገጥመኝን አላቅም፣ ግን ለማሸነፍ ነው ተዘጋጅቼ የመጣሁት። እንግዲህ እግዚአብሔር የሰጠኝን እቀበላለሁ።
So just to be honest with you, every race I do, I want to win. So that's no different on Sunday. I want to win, and I'll be trying to win. It really doesn't make any difference, and I hope that God helps me to do that on Sunday.
In October, Ruth Chepngetich broke your world record. I'm wondering, what were your thoughts on that? And did you think such a fast time, 2:09:56, was possible by a woman?
አምና ኬንያዊ ቼፕንጌቲች ያንን ክብረ ወሰን ሰበረች። ምን ታስባለች? ምክንያቱም የንቺ ሬኮርድ ሰበረች። ምን ታስባለች?
ሩት ሪከርድ በመስበሯ በጣም አድርቂያታለሁ፣ ፕራውድ ሆኛለሁ በሷ። ምክንያቱም ሴት ልጅ እንደምትችል ከ10 በታች እንደምትሮጥ አሳይታኛለች። በዚህ አጋጣሚ እሷን ማመስገን እፈልጋለሁ። ጠንክሬ ሰርቼ ከሷ ብዙ ነገር ተምሬ እንደ እግዚአብሔር ፍቃድ ሪከርዱን መልሳለሁ ብዬ አስባለሁ። ግን በጣም ፕራውድ ሆኜባታለሁ።
I'm really proud of Ruth for breaking the record. She was the first athlete to go under 2 hours and 10 minutes. So again, I'm being very honest with you when I say that I'm proud of what she's achieved. At the same time, I've trained very hard, and I want to get that record back.
Tigist, you said that you're in better shape this time round than in Berlin, where you ran 2:11:53. What's your training been like? How many kilometres have you been doing a week, and what's the environment been like in training?
ዝግጅቶቼ ጥሩ ናቸው። በሳምንት 200 ኪሎ ሜትርም 250 ድረስ እሰራለሁ። እንደ ሁኔታው ነው፣ ግን ብዙ ጊዜ 200 ኪሎ ሜትር እሰራለሁ።
So my training has been good. I train up to 250 kilometers a week in terms of volume, and it's all gone very well.
And with shoe technology being, it's a big discussion at the minute. How big is that for you? Obviously, when you ran 2:11, it was in the new Adidas shoes at the time. I mean, how big is the shoe technology for you in terms of recovery as well?
So የጫማ ቴክኖሎጂ በሚመለከት ምን አይነት ሀሳብ አለሽ? ከሁለት ዓመት በፊት በምን ሬኮርድ ስትሰብሪ የጫማ ቴክኖሎጂ ትልቅ ነገር ነበር። ምን ታስባለሽ?
ምንም ጥያቄ የለውም። ለማራቶን ጫማ ኢምፖርታንት ነው። ጫማውም ረድቶናል። ምክንያቱም 42 ኪሎ ሜትር ሙሉ ያንን የአስፋልቱን ምት በደንብ አድርጎ የሚቋቋምልንን ጫማ ነው ያገኘ ነው እና በጣም ጥሩ ነው ብዬ ነው የማስበው። ያ
So obviously the shoe technology is very important and becomes probably even more important when you're running the marathon over 40 kilometers. So clearly technology plays a role, and I'm very happy that we've got good shoes to use in the marathon.
You've obviously raced quite sparingly over the last couple of years. You've just focused on the 3 big marathons that you've done. And obviously I understand part of that is sort of managing your fitness and your health. Would you like to, if kind of training allows, also run some shorter races or other races as well in between? Or do you actually prefer having that longer build up to marathons, to having big training blocks in between?
ለምሳሌ አምና ሁለት ውድድር ብቻ ሁለት ማራቶን ሮች ሌላ ውድድር አልነበረም። ለምን ሁለት ውድድሮች ብቻ ሮች አምና?
አዎ ከፓሪስ በኋላ ትንሽ አፕዳው ስለሆነ ሙቀትም ስለነበረው ትንሽ ቦዴ ድካም ስለነበረው ረጅም ጊዜ ነው እረፍት ያደረኩት። ለለንደንም እንትኔን ትሬኒንግን ረዘም ማድረግ ስለፈለኩኝ ረጅም ዝግጅት ነው ያደረኩት ለለንደን። ለዛ ነው እረፍት ያደረኩት።
So I can probably give you two reasons why I'm not racing that much. One, just looking back to the Olympic marathon, I needed a good rest period, good recovery period after that. And then the second reason is that I wanted to have a full training period leading up to London and a good, really good training block.
Given your 2 marathons in 2024, it came down to a kick and you were out kicked. Do you think you might want to push the pace a little earlier in the race on Sunday to avoid that?
እዚህ አምና በስፕሪንት ላይ ፔሬዝ አሸነፈች፣ ሁለተኛ ወጣች። በፓሪስ እንደገና ደግሞ በስፕሪንት ላይ ሲፋን አሸነፈች። ስለዚህ አሁን የእሁድ ውድድር ስናስብ ከስፕሪንት በፊት ማሸነፍ ትፈልጋለች?
እውነት ለመናገር ስፒድ ያለኝ አትሌት ነኝ። ነገር ግን በዛ ወቅት ትንሽ የአምስትሪንግ ጉዳይ ስለገጠመኝ ስፒድ መሄድ አልቻልኩም። አሁን ግን እግዚአብሔር ይመስገን አምስትሪንግ ጥሩ ነው። የትኛውም ቦታ ላይ ስፒድ መነሳት ፈልጋለሁ፣ ሞክራለሁም ደግሞ ይሳካልኛል። Yeah.
So let me say, I mean, I'm a sprint athlete. I'm just adding that, of course, we all know Tigist is an 800 metre runner. So Tigist, I don't have any problem with whether it's a sprint finish or whether it's a run from further out. And the reason that I had a problem with the sprint in Paris was that my hamstring was bothering me. Now I have no problem with my hamstring, so I'm ready for all outcomes.
Did you know that back in 2016, you, Stefan, and Tigist Assefa, the 5,000 metre world record, you were all in the 800 metres in Paris, and now you're all running much longer distances, competing in marathons. Did you ever think that you would all be like doing this from having started at the 800 metres?
So ከ10 ዓመት በፊት 800 ሜትር አትሌት ነበረሽ። አሁን ትልቅ ማራቶን አትሌት ሆንሽ። ከ10 ዓመት በፊት ምን አስበሽ ነበር ያኔ ስለ ማራቶን?
ከ10 ዓመት በፊት ስለ ማራቶን አላስብም ነበር። እውነት ለመናገር ረጅም ርቀት እፈራ ነበር። ምክንያቱም 800 እና ረጅም በጣም ትልቅ ርቀት ነው ያለው። ያው በእንጁሪ ጉዳይ ነው የቀየርኩት ፊልዴ። ግን 800 እና 1500 ላይ ነበር ሻምፒዮን መሆን የምፈልገው የነበረው። እግዚአብሔር የፈቀደው ግን ማራቶን ላይ ነው። ከ800 ግን ማራቶን በጣም ወድጄዋለሁ።
So 10 years ago, I never thought I would become a marathon runner. I was thinking about 800 metres, maybe 1500 metres. I was a short distance athlete. But the reason that I moved up to the marathon was because I was getting injuries training for the shorter distances. That's the reason I made the switch.